Welcome to the project demonstration of multi-purpose agriculture robot with pesticide spraying as well as weed cutting. So with the help of this servo motor and water pumping motor, we are going to use the pesticide sprayer, as well as with the help of this cutter motor, we are going to do the weed cutter. And these two, along with the vehicle movements, so forward, backward, left, right, stop. So these will be controlled through the mobile phone, through the Bluetooth application. So in order to control the pesticide sprayer and the grass cutter, weed cutter motor, we are making use of these two electromagnetic relays as a switch, and our microcontroller will control the robot movement through this L293D motor driver. And this one is the LM2596 voltage regulator, which will take 12 volts DC input and provide us the 5 volts DC output. So when we switch on this, then 12 volts DC will be given as input to the L293D motor driver, as well as input to the LM2596 voltage regulator, which will take 12 volts DC input and provide us a 5 volts DC output. Then when you are on the power supply, it start reading input from the HVS-3243 Bluetooth module. Based on the input signals from the application, the system will control the vehicle movements through this motor driver and weed cutter and pesticide sprayer through this electromagnetic relays. So we have interfaced the L293D motor driver at C0 to C3 pins and B0, B1 for this HC05 Bluetooth module, C6, C7 for these two electromagnetic relays. Coming to the ratings, we are using 12 volts 1000 RPM DC motor for weed cutting, and the next water sprayer is 12 volt 2 amp pesticide spraying motor, and this tanker consists of pesticide liquid, and two DC motors which is of 30 RPM DC motors, which is 12 volts DC input voltage for that two DC motors for the vehicle movement 30 RPM, 1000 RPM 12 volts for the weed cutter, and 2 amps pesticide sprayer for this black motor. And we are using the 12 volts 2 amp DC battery. So the battery pack consists of totally 6 4 volt 1 amp batteries, and in that 3 4 volt 1 amp batteries are in series, so we will get 12 volt 1 amp, and this one also 12 volt 1 amp. These two are in parallel, so we will get 12 volts 2 amp DC output, which is a rechargeable battery. In order to recharge this battery, just connect the B at this B slot, battery to battery slot, and transformer at this T slot. Okay, after connections made successfully, then on the power supply to the transformer will step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts of AC, and this will convert the 12 volts AC to 12 volts DC to charge this battery. So when we on this charging circuits, it will take 6 hours minimum, 8 hours maximum for charging of this battery. Once the time completes, you can disconnect this charging circuits and you can have the power supply to the charging. So before demonstration, the very first step is keep the battery under full charge. Then after install application which we provided you, that is Bluetooth terminal. After installation, that's so I'll show you from settings initially. Right, so just on the power supply to the kits, initially you need to get the LED blinking on this HC05 Bluetooth module initial, otherwise just off the power supply and on it again, so you'll get that blinking. Now pay to that module, so HC05. So this is only first time setup, so next time onwards directly you can go to the application, because this SC05 will be there in your Bluetooth history. Now go to the application, go to this, and there we can see the SC05, right, SC05. And now after connection successfully done, right, so these buttons will be there. Initially it will come with only 5 buttons, then we need to go to settings and make the 2 rows, and then after you will get these 2 rows. Now just click on that button, change the forward to F, and change the first button 1 name to forward and small f, and deselect this. You will come like this and deselect these two and save that. Like same for forward, backward, small b, small l, small r, small s, and W on, water on 1 and 2, grass on 3 and 4. So now let us see the demonstration. So when we in forward, let's move forward, stop. Let us see the demonstration on the floor. Right, now see, forward, stop, backward, stop, left side and right side. And next grass cutter, forward motion, backward, grass cutter off, and water on. So nothing but pesticide sprayer on one. So W off. So like this manner we can control this multi-purpose agriculture robots in order to make the movements and like spray off, pesticide sprayer and grass cutting, weed cutting. Right.